Hello, hello. You guys, for a change, I actually hit my steps before 7 o'clock. And when I mean I hit my steps, I hit them. I just got off the treadmill. I was working and I looked down. I'm like, oh, I hit my steps. And then I was like, oh, I said I was going to go live on YouTube, and I never did. So here I am. But if you're here, say hello. How's your day going? And ask me a question. Could be something silly, like what is your favorite color? Let's get to know each other. But I'm trying to multitask here. Like ask me some interview questions. I'm just kidding. Um, let's see. What is going on here today? You guys, Zach was homesick today, and he's got like some kind of head cold. He thinks he's got a sinus infection. His like sinuses, his head's all puffy. He had a headache and sore throat, all that kind of stuff. Kind of like the whatever's going around right now. And he's been driving me nuts all day today. So I work from home. I actually do online coaching for tier one fitness and nutrition, online clients, and all that kind of stuff. And he was driving me nuts all day today. I'm like, I'm trying to work. And he's watching his show. And I shouldn't say he's driving me nuts all day today. It took him a little bit to get out of bed. He probably slept in until like, it had to have been like 10 o'clock at least before he first got up. But then when he got up, I was like, my goodness, I'm going to get nothing done today with just how chatty he was. He was chatty, and then he was watching his show, and then, yeah, I love him though. I love him so much. He just makes me crazy sometimes. Let's see here. Let's see here. How is everybody's day going today? Going. I'm actually not walking for a change right now. I'm not walking. I'm sitting on the couch. I got my steps in before 8 o'clock at night for once. And when I mean I got my steps in, I just got off the treadmill. I got off the treadmill and I was like, I'm going to go live on YouTube and hang out with you guys. So ask me a question. Ask me, you can like ask me anything and I'll maybe have an answer. Hi, Crazy Broski. I recently found your channel. You crack me up. Wait, what video cracks you up? Or like, what is cracking you up about my channel? I just gotta know. And one of you guys told me I should prank my husband the other day. You're like, you should prank your husband. They're like, we're here for all the pranks you pull on him. So I told him the other day, he came home from work. I was like, honey, you gotta feel my jaw here. I said, it feels like I got like a dog jaw. And he's like, he goes to feel it. And I'm like, ruff, 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 ruff. And I started barking at him like a dog. I should have been recording it. It would have been hilarious. It would have been hilarious if I was recording it. His reaction, he almost like smacked me like, what the heck are you doing? Your personality is funny in a good way. You're relatable. Aw. Thank you. That's so sweet. You guys are all so sweet on here always. You guys are so sweet. Does anybody have any questions though? Has anybody seen that dog jaw challenge? You gotta tell me if you haven't seen it because it's hilarious. Stick your tongue out. I got a butt tongue. Does anybody else have a butt tongue like that? Oh my goodness. My goodness, I haven't seen it. It's funny. It's so funny. So then my husband, he's got some enlarged lymph nodes in his neck. He actually um did have Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer and he had treatment for it and he's in remission now, but he's got these weird lymph nodes on his neck. So he always has me feeling his lymph nodes. He's like, "Can you see if they got smaller at all or whatnot?" So I was feeling them and he's a stupid dog thing to me too. He's like, "Can you feel that? It just feels weird today." And then he started barking at me like the dog jaw trend. I was like, "Really? Now that I did that to you, I'm gonna have to pay for it." I haven't seen it. You have to see it. It's so funny. The dog jaw. I've never heard that term either before, but it's hilarious. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad he's in remission. Yeah, he's doing really good. Through like the whole 9 yards of all of it. He had chemo for 6 months and yeah, but now he's good. He's good. You wouldn't even think anything of it. He didn't lose his hair on his head though with the chemo, which was so funny. He kept all his hair up here, but he lost his eyebrows, his eyelashes, and like everything else. It was kind of comical. We called him Caillou. Have you guys seen the TV show Caillou as a kid? We called him Caillou for the longest time because he had no eyebrows. It was just hilarious. So that was like the running joke of that he was Caillou. Cracked me up. Let's see here. Let's see. You are good because you listen to me. Oh, your face reminds me of Nun from the Annabelle movie. Oh my gosh, I hope not. I have to look that up. I just know Annabelle is like a horror movie. Let me look up what she looks like. Because I feel like that was an insult. Wait, are you talking about her? Wait. Let me pull this up. Oh my gosh. Is this who you think I look like? Because wait a minute. Why can't I figure it out? Just a second. This is what you think I look like? I just popped in to say hi. Have a great night. I'll keep watching your videos. Oh, thank you. You have a good night too. That's really what you think I look like. That's not very nice. Annabelle Nun. Now I'm going to have freaking nightmares about this Annabelle. But I look like her. That was not very nice. Let's see here. Bless you. Let's see. How's everybody's day going today? How is everybody's day going? Did everybody have a good day? Let's see here a second. What is the next question going to be? Are you guys looking for like any really good crock pot recipe in particular? Like, You guys know me. A lot of people call me the crockpot queen. So, are you looking for a certain crockpot recipe? Like, do you have anything crazy that you would try to put in a crockpot that you don't want to try out, that you want me to try out and let you know how it turns out? Because I will do that. I'm always looking for ideas for the crockpot. I just tried, and I posted it today. You'll see it on my page. It's a pop and drop. I think that's going to be my new saying. Pop and drop, pop, lock it, drop it, pop, lock it, drop it. That's going to be my new saying is pop, lock it, drop it in the crock pot. All you have to do is pop and drop it in the crock pot. It's going to be pop and drop it crock pot recipes. But I made this dill pickled chicken in the crock pot. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And I posted the recipe on my page. So if you wanted to see what all goes into it, it was so simple. It was only like 4 things that went into it. But I just posted the recipe and it was really good. Show me or I'll be upset. Pop, lock it, drop it. No, it's called pop and drop crockpot recipes. That's gonna be my new saying. When I start my crockpot recipes out, I'm gonna say pop and drop crockpot recipe. I think that's a good hook to get people's attention. Let's see here. What in the world? Let's see here. Clear. Let's see. None of you guys have any good questions. Did you know that honey never spoils? Like, a pot of honey will never spoil. I never knew that. That's a fun fact. It will never go bad after like thousands of years. Honey will never go bad. You're upset. So, since I have here, Reza, or how do you say her name? Reza Ashtari. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Yeah, you can ask a question. Yeah, definitely ask a question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Like, seriously, where would you go? Cool Man said hi. Hi, Cool Man. Man, if I could go anywhere in the world, I don't know where I'd want to go. Oh, I'm just talking about like if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? You don't know where you'd want to go? I think I'd want to go to Europe. I'd want to go see all of Europe. How old are you? This is like the never-ending question of the hour. How old do I look? How old would you say I am? Okay, another question. Wait, somebody just messaged. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Like if you had any superpower, like would it be to fly? What are some superhero powers? I can't even think right now. If you could fly, if you could time travel. Oh, I think time traveling would be kind of cool. Or if you could be invisible. Man, I think flying would be pretty cool. I agree. I think I'd want to fly. I would definitely want to fly. You think I'm 22? You're actually very close. I'm actually 25. I'm 25. Wait, you have a question? What's your question, cool man? What's your question? But a superpower, I would say probably fly. I would want to fly too. Okay, here's another question. What would you do if you found a time machine, but it only works once? Where and when would you go? Like, part of me says I would like time travel back to the Great Depression, but the other part of me says like I feel like that was not a good time to be alive, so maybe I wouldn't wanna heal people who are sick. That'd be your superpower. That's actually a really good superpower. I didn't even think of that. That is so good. You'd want to be God. You'd want to go to God. Oh, so like before Christ or like, okay. If I could have dinner with anybody, I'd want to have dinner with God or Jesus. I think that'd be so cool to have dinner with Jesus. I would go to the future to see how I will do in the future so I can fix what I did wrong. You guys are onto something now. You guys are really onto something. When was he alive? I know, I was just trying to think when when was he alive to time travel to that? I was just trying to think of that myself. How old are you guys? How old are you, cool man? And how old are you, Adriel Lopez? I would want to go see Jesus. Dang. Where'd you come up with that answer? I'm jealous I didn't come up with that. I was thinking of the Great Depression. Okay, let's see what the next question is. Ew. It says, cool man is 9. Okay. Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter. What universe would you want to live in? Or what specific character would you want to hang out with? I don't really know Star Wars. I don't know Marvel. And I don't know Harry Potter. So I don't know if I'd want to hang out with any of them. You're 11 and you're 9. Okay. Let's see here. Harry Potter for sure. Okay, I've never seen Harry Potter. Have you seen any movies or shows about AI that you liked? No, I don't think I've seen any AI shows. I didn't even know AI was really that much of a thing until more recently. Let me see. Hi, Scarlett. If scenarios. Okay, what if the world suddenly had gravity turned off for a day? What would happen? I don't really know what would happen. I gotta Google what would happen. Does that mean like the earth would not spin or rotate? What would happen if gravity stopped? Have you ever thought of that? I would keep on jumping. Okay, I feel like if gravity stopped, the earth wouldn't even rotate then, right? Okay, let's see. If gravity, and then I would float in the sky. I think you would. If gravity suddenly stopped, the Earth's atmospheres, oceans, and everything on the surface would float away. What? Leaving a vacuum and making the planet inhabitable. I didn't know that. So it says, what would you do if the gravity suddenly stopped? I never would have thought that, honestly, that everything would float away. It says, you'd be weightlessness. All objects, including humans, would become weightless and float away into the Earth's surface. We're going to space. See you guys. That's crazy. The oceans, lakes, and rivers would also disperse into space. I never would have thought that. What about like the stars? What would happen to the stars? Without gravity, the planets in our solar system would break free from their orbits and wander off into space. The sun would also start to cool down rapidly, and the process that gives the sun its heat would stop. These are like some deep, deep thoughts right now. All life forms would die due to the lack of breathable air and the extreme conditions of a vacuum. See you later, guys, unless you're an astronaut. Okay. Let's see. Next question. Are you ready for the next question? Or next topic? What if animals could talk? What do you think animals would say if they could talk? That's a good one. If animals could talk, what do you think they would say? Do you think they would say like, yo, I'm not happy in a zoo. I don't want to be in a zoo. Give me food. I would tell them, do you know God? I bet dogs would be like, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. And they'd probably want to go for a walk like all the time, is what I'm guessing. Let's see. Do you think there's people that actually know and speak dog? Hi, Laura. I would not eat them. That's funny. And they would say, yo, what's up to me? I would faint. You'd be like, what did they just say? Were they just talking to me? What's the last movie or show you watched that blew your mind? I actually haven't seen a movie very recently, so. Oh, Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett. The last movie that blew your mind. I'm new here. Hi, Scarlett. We're just hanging out and we're talking about some like just weird topics. I actually don't really watch a lot of movies, so I don't know if I could say that. Good American Family. Huh. Good one. What just happened? Conspiracies. I can't even talk. Conspiracy theories. Okay. What? What is a fun conspiracy? I can't even talk. Conspiracy theory that you've heard? Have you seen the Minecraft? No, I have not. I have not seen the Minecraft movie. What's the most convincing conspiracy theory that you've heard? Let's see. Seriously, you don't know? Hey, Christian. We're talking about conspiracy theories. Like, what are the most popular conspiracy theories? You're so pretty. Oh. I really don't watch movies either. So I changed the subject really fast. Get to space through the ocean? Wait, is that a conspiracy theory? Stop it. I've never even heard that before. Get to space through the ocean. That's crazy. Okay, wait. I'm trying to look up some other ones. Oh, here's a conspiracy theory that Taylor Swift is working with the NFL. Who do I have some Swifties here right now? That Taylor Swift is working with the NFL is a conspiracy theory. That is so funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it. Get to space through the ocean. I've never heard of that. What? Okay, these are some interesting conspiracy theories. I don't believe that about Taylor Swift. This is historical conspiracy theory. Myths about the Holocaust. What? There are swaths of the population that don't believe it happened, or they believe the death toll has been enormously inflated. So they say that in the Holocaust, 6 million Jews were killed. But here it says that they believe there was only around 53,000 people. So they're saying there's a conspiracy theory about the amount of people that were killed in the Holocaust. I've never heard that. Cool. Let's keep reading. What's next? Okay, here's another conspiracy theory that aliens built the Egyptian pyramids. Let's see here. The flat earth theory. How many of you believe that the earth is flat? I honestly think a lot of people believe that the earth is flat. I've heard that a lot. When rockets shoot up on a mission, they come back down at a curve in the Bible says earth surrounded by water. It's a deferment around the earth projection. Huh. Interesting. Slay, Adria Lopez, slay. You guys are killing me. Huh. The CIA had a hand in JFK's assassination. These are some weird conspiracy theories. I think we need to change the topic because this is getting way too deep right now. You are slaying. Okay, let's talk about food because we all love food. I post lots of recipes about food. Okay, where to go? If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, you have to look into the guy, Mad Mike, who time traveled and got lost. Huh. At my country right now, the time is 6:30. 6:30. It's 7:30 here where I am. It looks like we're all across different time zones. We're all across different time zones. Let's see. Let's see. What would I eat? Do you guys answer what you would eat? If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Man, I think I would eat Chinese food. I love Chinese food. Or I would say I would eat Mexican food. Chinese or Mexican food? Ooh, so good. I would say probably Mexican food. The chips and salsa. Not healthy, but like chips, salsa, and like fajitas. Where can I buy your noodles with Indian rup? Veggies? You would eat veggies forever. Man, never. I would never say that. I I like real food. Maybe it's saying like pizza or something like a food like that. Mexican might be way too broad, I'm thinking, because that's a lot of food included. Um, have you ever tried something super weird or unusual in the food world? Like chocolate covered crickets. Has anybody ate chocolate covered crickets? Scarlett, you said yes? It's healthy and with milk, of course. Oh my God. I'm over here. Historical moments. Let's see. What is your favorite sports team? Let's hear it. What is your favorite sports team? You guys have any favorite sports teams? Would you want to be a champion in something quirky like esports or competitive dodgeball? These questions are and topics are so weird. I asked ChatGPT like some fun topics to talk about, and this is what came up. My favorite sports teams, I like the Packers. Packers for football. I love the Packers. Go Packers. And I also root for the Brewers. Who else is in my state? The Badgers and basically all the teams in Wisconsin is who I root for. Hi Chandon. I like basketball and I like the team Golden State Warriors. Is that who Stephen Curry plays for? Does Stephen Curry still play for the Golden State Warriors? Because I do like Stephen Curry. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. It's 7:30. I like basketball too, but I played tennis and I got the team and team won. Cool. Stephen Curry. Yeah, he still plays for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I think he's cute. He's so cute. Guys, we have 7 likes on here. Can you believe we have 7 likes on this live? That is crazy. Okay, let's see. I want to go through here. Does anybody have any questions? It's your turn now. You guys have to ask a question. I'm waiting for your question, Adriel. You guys don't have any questions? Or are you thinking? Are you thinking about a question? What's your favorite color? Blue and red or purple and pink? I see. My favorite color is blue. Or black. Wow. That's a good one. Black. Let's see. Okay, you guys. It was really fun hanging out with you guys, but I think I'm going to hop off here. And I need a couple things I need to get done yet before I go to bed. Wait, I will be back. Oh, we got another like on the live. Let's see here. But I'm going to hop off here. It was so nice hanging out with you guys and asking questions and talking about stuff. But I'll catch you guys later, okay? Bye, everyone.